Pay As You Feel Cafe is taking food from supermarkets and fair share before it goes past its sell-by date and making a good meal out of it, and people come in and they pay what they feel the food was worth. And the aim of it is not to feed the hungry, it's to get waste food into people's bellies. I work with Welcome to Our Woods, and part of what Welcome to Our Woods are doing is trying to create jobs in the area and create businesses around the woods, but I'm focusing around catering and food. And I came across the food bank that we have here and the problem of waste food, where supermarkets give us waste food and people who are suffering from food poverty come in and get it. But I've always thought that food banks are a bit undignified. People come in, they feel stigmatised by coming along, and thought wouldn't it be great if they could come along with other people who aren't suffering from food poverty and just get fed and it doesn't matter. I'd heard the idea of Pay As You Feel cafes, but wanted to know how they worked and thought the best way to do it would be to see one in operation. I made contact with the Real Junk Food Project and was supported by the DTA to go and visit them in Leeds, see what they're doing there. We saw some of their supermarkets, which was Pay As You Feel supermarket, and discussed their cafes and looked at the way they distribute food through schools. And just amazing how they get food, put it together into meals, and then say to people, pay what you feel it's worth. So we started setting that up here. We get food via fair share and via the neighbourly scheme, and people come in from the community. There's a few elderly people come in to get a good meal every week. There's some families who come in who maybe can't afford it. Some people come in who can, and it buzzes in there sometimes with just people who know everybody, talking to people, different groups coming in. Future-wise, we hope to expand the numbers of people coming in by opening on Fridays as well as Thursdays. That means there'll be less waste food from us because it will all be used up. Part of what I'd like to do is expand it into schools, build ways in which we can get funding from outside to put this project, giving food away, in schools. I want to see a bridge built between church and people, church and community. And it's all about getting alongside people, seeing what gifts they've got and how those gifts, those assets can be developed in people. And I find that exciting. I'm far more pleased to see someone else do a good dish than me do a good dish.